today. I am back for O in our ABC April 2026 challenge hosted by Margaret and Tony. Links in the description box to the ladies' channels. So for O, I have picked Origami-ish. And I say ish because I'm sure this isn't an actual origami fold, although I have seen an origami envelope that is similar to this. Now, I first saw these years ago on Rachel from Roxy Creations channel, so we'll leave a link below to her channel as well. She makes some awesome things. Pop over and check her out. And for today's project, we're using an old freebie in our shop, so feel free to pop over and grab it. I've actually used this freebie for a few projects before, and I'll try to link those in the description box as well. So I have printed this page on 200 GSM cardstock, and then I have printed the second page. This is just on a lightweight newsprint paper, and the only reason I've printed it on that is because it's got a nice sort of creamy colour, because you will see a little bit of the back of it. If you don't have newsprint, you could always just print something else on the back or just leave it as it is. And this set is the Vintage Ephemera Set 1, and the freebie link will be in the description box below. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and cut out my pages. So I'm just cutting this one out as one whole piece, and then I'll cut these pieces out individually. Alright, so I've very dodgily cut out all my bits and pieces. I'm going to start with my big sheet first. Doesn't matter which way up you have it. And I'm just going to fold it. I don't measure anything. I just sort of eyeball it so that the space here is a right angle, and these peaks are roughly the same distance, like tall, if that makes any sense. So just fold it like that. Alright, so then I'm going to take this side and I want to fold it in so that this point here is just a little bit further than this point across. And then I want to make sure these two lines are straight. So this edge here is straight to that edge. And then I'm just going to crease that up there. And then I'm going to bring over my other side here, and I'm basically just eyeballing what size do I want this pocket to be, like what's visually pleasing to me. So probably about there. And then I'm just going to fold that up there. Now, because this edge is protruding past the edge of my pocket, I'm just going to fold that underneath. I don't want to cut it off because the person that receives this item might want to use the whole back page as, you know, something as a page in their journal or to cut up and use as collage paper. So now I have this, looks like this. And I'm just going to reopen this side and tuck it into this front little pocket here. And then just reinforce my sides. So now I have all of these little pockets that I can stick the ephemera in that I've just cut out, and it really is just as simple as decide where you want to put it and tuck it in. Now there is one pocket that is technically not a pocket. It will go all the way through, so if you don't want the ephemera to fall out, just pop it in the front pocket. Sort of caught up on the page on the inside. There we go. Now I'm not worried about these bits poking up at the moment. I can deal with those at the end. But I'm just going to keep popping my ephemera in the pocket and just layering it up in a way that looks good to me. So I might pop that one in the front. And then I've got these stamps here. Little Wharf membership card. London train ticket. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with how that looks, except I don't want these peaks showing. So you could cut them off, but again, I don't really want to cut the paper down because whoever receives it might want to use it. So I'm just going to carefully lift those back pieces of ephemera up a little bit to cover the peaks. And because there's a fair bit in the pockets, it's still packed pretty firmly, but if you're worried about them slipping down, you could just use a little paper clip or something on the side to hold them in place. Then I'm going to take this one and cut one of the signatures off. I'm just going to use a little bit of glue to attach that to the front here. Now if you wanted it to be truly free of anything for the reuse of the paper, you could either just clip that on or use a little bit of removable tape. And then for this extra piece I might just use my stapler and attach it to the card, tucked in the pocket. And then finally, to finish it off and secure everything, I'm just going to use a piece of string to tie around. So there we go. A cute little pocket full of goodies ready to be sent out in Happy Mail or added into the pocket of a journal. There we go. So that is my really super quick take for the letter O. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with something for the letter P. Got no idea what I'm going to do. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you again next time. Bye.